The damaging words of counsel. Maxwell Opara's defeatist remark undermines Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's determination. Maxwell Opara, a lawyer representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, reportedly told his client, "Guy, if you're not released by the 10th, they will convict you." This statement, made by someone entrusted with Kanu's defense, carries a heavy weight. As the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Kanu has been steadfast in his pursuit of Biafran self-determination. Yet, Opara's words suggest defeat before the battle is over, raising serious questions about his commitment. What offense has Kanu committed to justify such a grim prediction? Only Opara and his colleague Aloy Ejimakor can clarify this troubling remark. The psychological impact of Opara's statement on Kanu must be profound. Kanu has endured immense hardship, abducted from Kenya in 2021, held in solitary confinement by the Department of State Services, DSS, and subjected to a prolonged trial. Both the United Nations and Nigeria's Supreme Court have criticized his rendition as unlawful. For Opara, a supposed advocate, to imply that conviction is inevitable after October 10, 2025, the date set for the Federal High Court in Abuja to rule on Kanu's no-case submission, is disheartening. Such words risk eroding Kanu's resilience, turning hope into despair. As someone unfamiliar with legal intricacies, I question the basis for Opara's claim. What crime has Kanu committed that warrants conviction? The prosecution accuses him of inciting violence through Radio Biafra broadcasts and advocating for Biafran independence, labeling these acts as terrorism or treasonable felony. However, their evidence testimonies from 5 DSS operatives and various exhibits lack substance. No direct link connects Kanu's words to violence, and no victim has testified against him. The designation of IPOB as a terrorist organization remains under appeal at the Supreme Court, making its use in court questionable. So, why does Opara speak as if Kanu's fate is sealed? On October 10th, Justice James Omotosho will decide whether the prosecution's case holds enough merit to proceed. Kanu's legal team, led by respected figures like Chief Kanu Agabi, argues that the evidence fails to establish a prima facie case. The charges, reduced from 15 to 7 over time, hinge on shaky grounds. If the court agrees, Kanu could be freed. Opara's pessimistic remark, however, undermines this possibility, casting a shadow over the defense's efforts. This incident highlights a broader issue: the inadequacy of some of Kanu's legal representatives. Opara, who describes himself as a human rights activist, has been involved in Kanu's case from the start. Yet his recent actions, such as filing defamation lawsuits on Kanu's behalf while seemingly conceding defeat in the main trial, suggest a lack of focus. This contrasts with the efforts of other lawyers who secured a 2022 Court of Appeal ruling discharging Kanu, only for the Supreme Court to controversially reverse it in 2023. Kanu's trial has faced repeated delays, restricted access for family and media, and other obstacles, often exacerbated by ineffective counsel. These mushroom lawyers, as they've been called, hinder Kanu's cause. Kanu deserves a legal team that matches his unwavering determination. His leadership has inspired a movement, enduring despite state repression. He needs advocates who fight relentlessly for his freedom, not those who sow doubt. As October 10th nears, IPOB hope for a ruling that upholds justice. His struggle for Biafra transcends one lawyer's careless words, and his resolve must not be dimmed by defeatism within his own ranks. Family Writers Press International.